Cyberpunk 2077 is being rushed?
Oh my god!
What's up everyone, The Grounded Gamer here. I am Jay Fonzarelli and today I have some news for you. CD Projekt Red, those fine developers that brought us The Witcher 3, that's right, a game that is considered by many to be the best of this generation. Well, they've been hard at work on this little game you may not have heard of called Cyberpunk 2077, and gamers, including myself, are anxiously awaiting for this title. The game, at least as we saw it back at E3 2018, was a first-person shooter set in a world based loosely on the 1988 tabletop game Cyberpunk 2020. Now, the game itself will be set in Night City, a city that features 6 huge districts. The game will have 3 character classes and a heavy dose of RPG elements. From what we saw in the 48-minute demo showed last E3, the game seems to bring with it some great game mechanics, like being able to shoot through walls to take out enemies, apply experience points to both character and weapons, and my personal favorite, the freedom to approach each of the missions offered any way you want. Now, even though the game was formally announced back in 2013, the game didn't really start production until 2014, and at this time there was only a 50-man team. Apparently, CD Projekt Red didn't put more team members on the project, nor did they put full development attention on Cyberpunk until after The Witcher 3's Blood and Wine expansion was released back in 2016. Now, keep in mind that The Witcher 3 was developed in about the same time frame, but CD Projekt Red themselves have stated that Cyberpunk 2077 is, quote, far, far bigger than The Witcher 3. And let's face it, with such an ambitious title for the company, you would think that much more time is needed to get this game out. Well, it seems that there have been rumors swirling around, folks, that Cyberpunk was set to release this holiday season. That's right, 2019. Now, according to Kotaku's Jason Schreier, he was informed by at least 3 different sources that this was indeed the case, but it was a completely unrealistic target, according to them. And according to PlayStationLifestyle.net, it's rumored that some of these developers felt that the project was being rushed. Now the game is being targeted for an early 2020 launch, but is this even still early for the game? Let me know what you guys think about this down below, and I will definitely leave that article down below in the description so you guys can read all about it there. Now, personally, I feel that these developers should take as much time as needed to finish their games, especially with all the games we've been getting in recent years that just seem unpolished, leaving us with patch after patch trying to fix issues that just shouldn't have been there upon release. Period. I, like many of you, am eagerly awaiting Cyberpunk 2077. In fact, it's one of my most anticipated games of this generation. But I am not pushing for this game to come out right away because I want to see a good product coming from CD Projekt Red. I don't want them to tarnish their brand by putting out a project that's half-assed, and I'm not saying it will be, but if it's rushed, it can be. Everything from the concept to the gameplay I've seen so far really intrigues me. It really has me excited. This is the type of game I want to play. So I just want it done right. And I think CD Projekt Red will get it right. I just want them to take as much time as needed. And of course, we will be seeing more of this title on Microsoft's stage at this year's E3, and I can't tell you how excited I am to see what they're going to show us. And of course, they're going to have some private demo backstage for the media. We won't get to see that. The public won't see what they're going to show them right away, but eventually they will, just like they did with that 48-minute demo last E3. They end up showing it to us, but it's going to be some time after. And while I know some of you are just as excited as I am to see all this stuff, but I have to ask, with rumors swirling that the game is possibly being rushed, what are your thoughts on this situation? Again, let me know down below. Well, folks, that's what I have for you today, and I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to watch this video. Remember, if you're new here and you like what you see and hear, be sure to subscribe for more videos just like this one. And until next time, try to be the best possible you, be kind to one another, and of course, as usual, game on.